Hey guys, I want to say really quickly, this is coming up again. If you remember in 2020 and 2021, we were talking, well, we were getting messages about the food supply. Um, it may have started before that, but the messages started coming through because of the COVID lockdown. There was insecurity about how long the supplier's food would last, and they didn't want to lose money on it, and blah, blah, blah. And restaurants were so there's like new preservatives being added in, so it has a longer shelf life, and food dyes to make things look fresher than they actually were, all because of, the bottom line, the dollar, right? They want to make sure they make the most money and that the things last long enough, and, things that we would have thrown away before because they went bad, we're making them look like they're still good, and we're putting, dyes into meats to make them still look fresh, and in vegetables and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that was happening, right? And I'm getting that it's gotten worse since then, because what they noticed was, even though they did these things, the American people, at least, I can't speak for anywhere else, the American people were still buying it, eating it, paying for it, blah, blah, blah. And we've all known for a long time that, they're pumping hormones into foods and, to make meats especially bigger. It's all about getting more money, you know what I mean? Why have a small chicken when I can pump it full of hormones and get a big chicken, charge more by the pound, it's gotten worse. So there's also this something I don't pretend to, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a food specialist, I don't pretend to know what this is, but there's something about intentionally putting things in that are made from pharmaceutical companies. I don't quite understand what this is, but with the things they got away with during COVID and all these it's always about how to make more money, right? So all these light bulbs go off, and it's we put these things in it. People are not going to digest properly. People are going to have problems with their digestion, with what's the word I'm looking for? We all empaths all have it already. Immune deficiencies and things like that. Well, they're great, because then that helps the pharmaceutical companies and the medical industry and blah, blah, blah. So this has all gotten way, way out of control. And you can go down this rabbit hole. People are showing you all over the place, what's wrong with this bread? You put it underwater and nothing happens. And bread is supposed to be expired and there's no mold. It still looks the same. Potato chips are now bendable. Like, you can go that whole rabbit hole. Anyway, the point being, you, the people who are sensitive, the empaths, the HSPs, whatever, you will recognize that you have things that you've eaten your whole life that you cannot tolerate anymore. Listen to that. It is your safety. It is your protection. Please be mindful of the things that, and I went through this, I used to love breads and I used to love pizza, and it didn't sit right anymore, but I kept trying to force it because I love pizza. Let me try again, Listen to that. When something doesn't sit right with you anymore, or something just something you always liked kind of turns you off, listen to that. It's your protection. Okay. Sending positive energy away. And this is all going to come out, by the way. Everything's coming out. It's all got to come down to build back up. All right. Sending positive energy away, guys. Bye.